Sir, shall we continue the session?
Yeah. Is he there or the left, right? Look at the meeting.
Sir,
One guy is there, right? G with right? What's his name?
no, sir.
Okay. Any other question?
So
Okay,
he left
it's
the
okay.
meeting.
Okay, it's okay. So, any other questions?
Sir, does hackathon or ideathon help students to enhance
Yeah,
their
yeah, it
career?
definitely helps. Hackathon, ideathon is the important factor for any fresher interviews. They keep on asking for any hackathon have you attended or any ideathon have you attended. Especially, when you sitting for an interview for any top product-based companies, for example, Amazon, Myntra, Flipkart, etc., any other popular companies or top tier companies, hackathon and ideathon. So I would suggest you to actively participate in the hackathon. Okay? That's the key part that which plays major role in the interviews. So don't leave any of those hackathons. It will give exposure for the coding rounds. Whenever you appear for an interview, it will be make helpful for clearing the exams or the pre-test pre-coding exams. Anything else?
Sir, how will you manage your tight schedule, sir?
Schedule, whenever you start working, mm, actually time will not, time management will not work out. You can have work in any other ways. You will be free at any time also. You can manage like, for example, if I do work like 9 to 7 shift job, sometime, the on-site call, which are, the managers who are in other countries. For them, they might start a little, late or a little earlier. They will end these sessions. So when you want to adjust with that time, the project will, keep on works on the client demands. So the time management, you should be aware of time management, but you can get leisure time to for any job. Once your work is done, you will have a definitely you will have a time to spend with your family or you have a personal time. But the way is the flexibility matters. The flexibility differs, but you will have a free time and you will have a work time. Anything else?
Sir, during our placement, we have a VQA session.
Hmm.
It, whether the session is only to test a logical knowledge, sir.
Which test? Which program?
VQA,
Okay.
VQA,
Means can you spell?
uh, where we have aptitude test, logical reasoning, verbal reasoning.
Okay. So the for fresher, the main thing we see is that the large mass of people will be applying for it, right? So mainly they need to filter. So in that way, you can think that it has a filtering criteria. For example, say 100 people or 150 people per batch is applying, but they want to recruit only 5 to 6 members, hardly 5 to 6 members to their company. So they need a filter criteria. So that's where the verbal reasoning, the aptitude comes in. So it is also important. So you should start, learning the basic mathematics, basic statistics, basic, logical reasoning and everything, basic aptitudes. Because there is no other way, because you need to compete with your own batchmates or you need to compete with your own peoples. Now you should have some advantage on it. So it's not going to help in companies, but it's an filtering factor. So you need to be strong in that. For fresher, it is going to playing an important role because after the filter stage only the main filter in technical rounds will be happening. So I would suggest you to learn firstly the soft skills. After that, you can the hard skill, it will be embedded with your curriculum. So do not worry about the codings. First, think about the aptitude and soft skills. Secondly, go with any one language and strong in it and be expert in it. After that, you can actually apply for any interview. You get success. Anything else?
Sir, according to you, every student should start a startup and they want to be an entrepreneur.
Okay. So, entrepreneur, okay, entrepreneurship is important and the skill is important. But what it basically says is that the courage, whenever you are, you have a courage to, start a startup, you are risking everything. You have a mentality that you can face the world. So entrepreneurship skill is not about, starting a startup. When you are ready to take a risk, or the entrepreneurship skills is partly to showcase the level of risk you can take. It's the highest level. One who is ready to, ready to enter into a startup, or one who has a skill to, you know, to become an entrepreneur. The risk he takes or the knowledge he has is actually far better than any other who wants to work in that industry. So I would say entrepreneurship skills, or you should take that risk. Okay, it is also going to play a major role. For example, if you want to, mm, want to start a startup who can provide, the food delivery, like Swiggy or Zomato, you should be expert in that domain, right? You need to know about the food industry. You need to know about um, uh, the market it has. You need to know about the coding. You need to know about the environment. So one who is capable of starting a startup is the best resource. Many people who has started a startup has ended up working with Google or Microsoft. Okay, they acquired the company, they given a topmost professional position to them, because it's the hard skill that nobody has. I would suggest you to have that skill. Yes.
So, according to you, entrepreneurship is best or placement is best, sir?
Entrepreneurship, uh, see, both are based on your interest. I would suggest entrepreneurship is also a most riskiest thing. It's most satisfying to do. One who has that skill. Basically, I don't have that skill much. I like to work with the companies. So I don't have exposure to entrepreneur, but entrepreneurship is not everyone prefer. You can be stand out. Once you have an idea to be an entrepreneur, you will be standing out from the crowd. So I would suggest you should go with the entrepreneur skills. I would see the entrepreneur skill as, or the people with entrepreneur skill as a standout person in any crowd. Okay, that's it. Anything else?
Sir, how does our LinkedIn profile helps in our career, sir? Is that is any use to maintain our LinkedIn profile?
So you was talking about how to get a strong LinkedIn profile, right? Mm, Okay. Mm. First thing, see, once you start to ideate hackathon, okay, you can share the hackathon experience, okay, so that it will be, you can remember anytime. Once you go into your LinkedIn profile and see what you have posted, you can remember those memories and those experiences back. So I would suggest, whenever you appearing for a hackathon, whenever you are doing a small project, mini project, I would suggest you to just give a glimpse, and you can document it either in a PDF. You can put that, working code as a PDF format or any Word format. You can share it in LinkedIn as a simple store post. Okay. You can attach the document so that you can also you can refer in future. So it will be a good practice for you. I would suggest you to attend various, your nearby colleges. For example, the Kumara Guru conducts some hackathon. Not in internal, so you should apply for hackathon in other colleges as well. For example, the NIT, the IIT, the KCT, the PSG will also, provide, conducting some hackathons. You can participate in that. You can put a post on it. You can show your art in that hackathon. So it will help to enrich the LinkedIn. That's it. Okay. Anything else?
Sir, how does online course certification helps in our placement, sir?
Actually, certification for fresher is, I would suggest you to do one language specific certification. For example, if you want to show that you are proficient in Java, you can search for any certification for the Java parameter. Which certification portrays that you are proficient in Java. You search for that certification and gain one language specific certification, one domain specific. The artificial intelligence is ruling the industry, right? So I would suggest you to do certification on uh, artificial intelligence. Okay. Also, one certification on cloud. That's enough. Any three cloud, you can divide it in. First, you can start with language specific certification, either maybe from Java, C, C++, anything. Gain one certification in second year. The most important, you just Google it. Just go with, you can have that um, free courses in Google also providing the free, Google Scholar. I think there is some platform for learning the codings. When you complete those pathways, you will get some badge from Google. So you can search it, Google Class, I guess, something. There is some from Google. You can learn the codings as well. You can appear for the quiz and also you can learn the badge so that you can put it in the LinkedIn. I would suggest you to do with one language specific certification, one cloud specific certification, one means cloud technology, one a generative AI or artificial intelligence. Generally, you can go with artificial intelligence or machine learning. Those three will make you stand out from any freshers who are appearing for the internship or interview or any full-time interview. Okay. Just make sure you are having three specific certifications. One is language specific, one is cloud specific, another one is artificial intelligence specific. Okay. Those three are enough for make your LinkedIn profile better, and also it will be an added advantage for anyone who is applying for the interview. Okay.
So nowadays everyone are saying that premium courses are better than a free course, sir. They said that a premium course will get a high value than a free course. Is it true, sir?
For example, you can say any specific program. Which program are you talking
So not in specific, sir. If we
about?
did the certification, sir, they said
Hmm.
that if you did with a premium, it will be a valuable than when it is a free, like that they are saying, sir.
Okay, it's not premium. What's your name?
Abhiniti, sir.
Okay, okay. It's not a premium. For example, if you search for hmm, Azure certification, okay, I would suggest you to learn Azure certification. Just share with all your friends. The Azure certification is costing around maybe 3,500 to 4,000 per certification. Okay, if you are doing an associate level certification, it will be around 4,500 something only. Okay, it's worth the cost because once you because the other certificates are costing. For example, if you take AWS, it will be costing around $170, which means it will be coming around almost 15,000. Okay, per exam. But the same, the Microsoft Azure, just not it, Microsoft Azure, AZUR. When you get this certification, which I talking about the cloud certificate, right? It's a proctored exam. The examination will be proctored, will be on webcam. You will be proctored. So those certification cannot be, tampered. So that's the premium certification you are talking about. It's not a premium, but it's the proctored and it's not about, you can copy it from any resource or you can gain the certificate. It's a proctored and you will be legitimate to get the certificate. I would suggest you to go with Microsoft Azure certification. There is certification named AZ. You can start with foundational, one foundational, and another one associate. Either it may be based on your role, but I would suggest you to go with AZ 900, Azure 900. When you search for Microsoft Azure certification, you can look at AZ 900. Okay, that's the certification, prime, basic certification that costs around 3,500 or 4,000 after GST. So you can take that certificate for cloud specific. For language specific, you can get from any Coursera, Udemy. I would suggest you to get certification from, from proctored exam. For example, if some platform provides certification only with proctored exam, if you should be with online live exam. Okay, it should be proctored by someone. So that kind of certification has a different value. So I would suggest you to take that kind of certification. One thing I said, right, cloud, just share with your, see, first thing, everyone should learn and everyone should be capable of attending interview. That's how the, top tier companies will come to your college. So when you stand out, you should share the resource with every, every students. Whenever you get any knowledge, you should share it. So anyone can go to the next level companies. So they can provide opportunities for your institute, your juniors. So okay, so make sure you the knowledge you gained is shared with your colleagues too. Okay, are you sure? Are you clear with cloud specific what I'm talking about? Microsoft Azure certification. One thing
Yes,
is
sir.
language specific. You can surf it. You can get from Google Scholar. Google itself, they are providing some free badges. But also you need to attend some training videos. After that, you can gain that badge. That's also a good thing. What other certification I was talking about? One thing is language, one thing is cloud, or artificial intelligence. For artificial intelligence, you can enroll in any other top platform who provide like Coursera. That's enough. For that, you can look for Udemy, Coursera, or anything kind of platform to, but actually cost is minimum, like under 20K or 15K for AI, artificial intelligence. Those three will make you stand out for any interviews. Okay. Even when your students, SNS, when you guys have these three columns in your resume, and when you're going for walk-in drives or any other off-campus placements, it will make you stand out. So the chances of getting the interview success depends on those three parameters. I would suggest you to go with these. Okay. Also, you should attend the hackathon as well. And mini project, do it by yourself. Have some ideology and you have some coding knowledge as well. That's enough. These, the main point is that having certification and going for hackathon and, genuinely having a project will help you to succeed in any writing about this. That's enough actually. You got the point, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else? I think it's enough. The points last time I mentioned, right? Those 5 points. Just note it down. Appearing for hackathon and having project. You should spend some time, real time with the project, so you can be proficient. You can have some content for talking to the interview. And other thing is those your certification. Okay, one thing is specific, another thing cloud specific, another thing is what did I say? Artificial intelligence. That's enough. Okay. You got the point, right? That's it.
Yes.
Just share with your friends too. So make sure you start learning from first year onwards, so that it will not be a burden for you to appear in. Also, on third year itself, start looking for internships. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Internship in the way for the full-time employees, the real company, the software companies, you should be applying for internship. Okay. Yeah. That's it. Anything else? That's it, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you wind up
Sir,
or any other questions? Yeah, tell me.
So thank you so much
Yes.
because you made your valuable help for us to enhance our professional knowledge.
Okay.
it will be so helpful for us to
I would
enhance
happy
our
to,
skill set.
talk with any of your friends. Okay, I can arrange some meeting with all people also. Whoever wants to, one who is having any other doubts in profession, some might be thinking about to become a data engineer or data analyst, or someone wants to be a software engineer, some wants to be. See, any professional you choose, you can get guide from your seniors. Okay. You just talk with your seniors, make your interest open, role specific. For example, I'm saying about the data analyst, business analyst, data engineer, data scientist, ML engineer, machine learning engineer. There is a lot of roles. You should be role specific. You should, build your resume on a role specific. Some will be having interest on machine learning. So you want to build your resume in the machine learning perspective. You should gain the knowledge based on. So the success rate is higher. Understand, right? Start looking for role specific resumes. Okay. You should not provide any general resume. Okay. Aspiring data engineer or aspiring machine learning engineer. You can provide that in that resume, that aspiring software engineer. Okay. Okay. I will help. Okay. Thanks. I'm happy to. Okay. Just share the knowledge with your friends too. The key points
Yes, sir.
Yes,
will be
sir.
helpful for them.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, sure. Thanks. Let's wind up, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Bye. Have a nice day.
Bye.